the 8th of August 2018. Stars has to go to there. Stallion paddocks. I'm not sure. I see the centre of the field here. Doesn't look like they're going to get them at the moment. He seems to be grazing here. He seems to be grazing here in the middle of the field. We were away from here for a week, so we were watching the races at the Curragh on Monday, and his daughter won one of the races. I think this is the second or third race. I think Shikas Amikas. I can't remember the name of the race it was, what name of the race, but she won. She came first. So congratulations, Dragon. I can't remember the name of the race now. I have to look it up again. But she won a race. She won one of the races at the Curragh on Monday. So congratulations, Dragon. Well done. Can't remember the name of the race now. For the life of me, but she won a race anyway. What?
We're going to gas away there.
Warthog, the Italian stallion. And this Warthog, while I was away, did you get something else?
Yeah, I got some of it, yeah.
You got some of it? The Italian stallion. I missed Warthog while I was away. I just hope he comes over to say hello to me now. I hope he spots me. I hope he recognises me because I look different. I don't look the same as I normally would. I'm not wearing the merchandise. So I hope he recognises me. And this is my friend, Gay Force. Gay Force, my best pal in the centre of the field. This is one horse that I've definitely missed while I was away. Put a camera to me. This is one horse that I've definitely missed while I was away. It's my best friend, Gay Force. 10. I really missed him while I was away. I was away from here for a week. I'll be away from here a week tomorrow. It'll be a week tomorrow, but since we were here. So and I really missed him. I really missed Gay Force. I missed him a lot. I'm watching videos back, and I was crying quite a lot watching them back because I really missed them. I really missed all the horses. I really missed all my friends. I really missed all of them watching the events before them. Crying, watching the videos this morning of me with Homer's bull when he was caressing with me, licking my hand, and I was crying this morning. I'm crying because I'm also so angry, at the fact that the way your man's treating me and everything else. I don't like the way he's been treating me over the last year or so. He's been, I think he's actually stepped over the mark. If you don't mind me saying, I think he's stepped over the mark this time. He's gone way too far this time, and I can't even wear the merchandise now anymore, which I think is ridiculous if you don't mind me saying. I spent fortunes on that merchandise. I spent like €90 for the whole lot. €90 for the whole lot. Like €50 for the gilet, $29.99 for the polo shirt, €10 for the cap. All that adds up to €90, and I spent fortunes. They sell it in the shop, and yet, I can't even wear it. They sell it the stuff that the tourists, they encourage tourists to buy the stuff, and yes, I'm a tourist, and yet I can't even wear the stuff. I just think it's ridiculous to be on this thing. Crazy, So, I am within my rights to wear the stuff if I want to, if I can't wear it. So I think it's crazy. So I told my friends to recognise me because I look slightly different. I'm not wearing the cap, the stud cap today. I'm wearing See the Stars cap. See the Stars is a horse that was born in the stud. Funny enough, he was born here 2006, exactly 12 years ago. That's a bit of knowledge for you. He was born here 12 years ago. See the Stars, yeah. So that's a bit of knowledge for you. I'm a bit gutted that they didn't bring him home. I would have loved him. That's one horse I'd love to know. See the Stars. But they brought back Hurricane Fly. He was born into stud, and I'm glad that they brought him back. But would love to meet See the Stars. But See the Stars' sons and daughters are doing very well on the racetracks, and I've seen a few of the sons and daughters in golf and everything else, and selling for very good price and stuff as well. So he's doing very well for himself. He's looking very well for 12, I must say. He's a beautiful horse. But yeah, I'm very angry. So I'm very angry, folks. So can't get emotional now. It's ridiculous, but however. Ridiculous, whatever, I don't know. I'm so angry. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous carry on, you don't mind me saying. So, a bit teary now. These are all my friends, I love this place. If this continues on, I don't know what I'm going to do. A lot of the joy this place is gone, literally gone, since all this trouble happened. Since he had the pop, he's been having goes at me for the last year, 2 months. He's been going at me. It's a year and 2 months he's been having goes at me. The past year and 2 months he's been having pops at me. So he's been nothing but very good loyal customers. Probably the best customers that they ever had. Give them presents and everything else. When we come here 3 days a week. We're regular visitors. We pay good money. Buying food and drinks, and we pay good money buying food and drinks. We got a yearly pass, €48. We bring in good money. We come here 3 days a week. We give them presents. Not even a thank you. I never got a thank you from Dave for any of the presents I bought. I bought presents from Wexford. I got a Wexford plate from our holiday. I put in photographs, framed photographs. I got a lovely present for Invincible, and not even a thank you from David for that. Only got thank you. The only people that gave us thanks were the girls at the reception. Not even a thank you from him. I got it all thrown back at my face. I feel like I've been stabbed in the back. So I have. So I don't know anymore. A lot of the joy of this place is gone, to be honest with you. The only joy I get out of this place really is the horses. That's the gospel truth. That's the gospel truth. The only thing that gives me joy is the horses. The only thing is that don't give me any grief is the horses. The other ones that don't give me any grief is the horses. That's the truth. The last thing I want to do is leave this place. Last thing I want to do is walk out of this place and leave my friends behind. I couldn't do that. I just don't want to do that. The way he's going, he's
making it difficult for you, is he?
It's making it very awkward for me. It's putting me in a very difficult situation here. Last thing I wanted to walk out of my friends. Walk out of Invincible, and this was my inspiration. Walk out in Gale Force Wartag. I couldn't walk out of my best friend. Invincible's my inspiration. I love Invincible, and I love all the horses. Gale Force is my best friend, and Wartag. I love all of them. I couldn't bear to walk out of them. I love the place. I love the place. I love the nature. There's somewhere to go. For a few hours a day. Lovely food. Beautiful food, somewhere to escape for a few hours a day. Get a lot of exercise, walking around, beautiful, lovely nature, very picturesque, I lose a few pounds. I come here 3 days a week, do a lot of walking. The food is lovely, and some of the staff are nice. You get some nice staff. Some of the staff at the reception are lovely, and the staff at the canteen are lovely. one or two staff from the Stallions were giving us a few troubles in what's his name, the old guys, Dapper and Paul, the other guy, Paul, but he seems to be changing his attitude now. But he's kind of has good and bad days now. But he was very bad last year, but he has good and bad days now. He'd be nice sometimes, and other days he'd be touchy. But he's not as bad as he was last year. But Paul is getting a lot better now. He's not as bad as he was last year. He was very, very rude last year. He was very, I don't know, wasn't exactly what you'd call friendly last year. He's getting a lot better this year. The guy that works at the Stallions, he's called the Stallion guy. He brings in the Stallion. The Stallion guy, Paul. The Dapper has good and bad days. He's not as bad as he was last year. He has good and bad days. He can be touchy sometimes. He was a bit touchy the day I wanted to get the photograph of the principal at the paddocks. So I think you get enough photographs already. You know, but it doesn't need that bad actually. He laughed. I think he actually laughed that day. I said, no, it doesn't look bad after. I think he actually laughed when I said that day. I don't think he did that day. I think he laughed actually that day. Come to think of it. Yeah, so often you see him laughing. And I think I got one smile from Paul this year, so I think it's probably the first time I've ever seen Paul smile. This was this year. He smiled at me once this year. It was probably the first time I've ever seen him smile at me. I've never seen Paul smile at me before, so it was kind of a surprise to see him smile at me. He's actually nice. He's actually nice when it actually is nice when he smiles. You know, it makes a difference when others see him. A bit better than seeing a long face, because mainly you see a long face on him, big sarcus face, but it's nice to see him smile. It makes a difference when you see him smiling. Yeah, it makes a difference when you see him smiling on his face, you know. So just look like I can look there as well.
They're fairly drowsy today. I think they're not much movement.
How to see these up there. Did you get the shot of Gelfors?
Yeah.
War tag as well. Did it?
Yeah.
No tour over Invincible, is that?
Hmm?
No tour over Invincible.
No, I don't see any tour.
Pallavicini. This is Pallavicini. This is Lisa Pimpel's half of it. He's 12. His birthday is the 2nd of March. 7th. We were never here for his birthday because it closes around
On February.
For the 12th of February, after his birthday, around the 12th of February, so it usually opens. A few days after his birthday, it usually opens, so we never hear from his birthday. But he was 12 this year. He's a year older than his brother. His brother's birthday was a few days after his birthday, is the 14th. It was Valentine's Day. And as you can see, the Lucy Pimpernel, he's larger than his brother. He has a much broader face and he's darker. You'd never think that these two were brothers or anyway related. They're a lot bigger, a lot larger. Pallavicini, according to one of the staff, he's 16 hands. Lucy Pimpernel 17 hands. And he's not as big, so he's a beautiful horse, as you can see. He's a beautiful horse, Pallavicini. Gorgeous horse. Funny enough, I never heard this horse win once. And I'm here a year and a half.
He snorts a lot.
He snorts a lot, but I never heard him win. I never heard this horse win. Funny enough, I heard a lot of the other stallions win, but never heard him win before. And it was quite unusual, because a lot of other stallions seem to win quite a lot. I've never heard him win before, which is unusual. I've only heard Invincible win once. Once. Yeah, but I've never heard him win. Which is quite unusual. I hear him snorting quite a lot. Snorting. I've heard him cough a few times as well, but I've never heard him win. That's all, but it's quite unusual. Because normally you hear stallions winning quite a lot for their dinner. But usually win quite a lot for their dinner. Grey Force, or especially with Grey Force, he's always winning and grunting for his dinner. He's probably the most impatient horse when it comes to his dinner. Of all the stallions, when it comes to this, he must be the most impatient for us, but
Who?
Gelford.
Alright.
The one with running and winning for us, he's very, very impatient. How long was that?
15 minutes.
Of course.